What's up, grinders? We're back to the grind. By request. How's everybody doing out there? Welcome to the Gaming Grindhouse. Grind, play, and grind. Grind and play, game and grind. Whatever I'm calling it nowadays. But this is where we chatted up with the Grindhouse. And I'm going to go into the Discord now. We chatted up. Grinders hang out here. And, man, we play some games. Have some fun. Open up the floodgates to the Grindhouse. Have come on in. Talk about gaming news. Talk about just stuff. And have some fun. So hit that like button. Come on in. Share it out. What's up, Neil? How you doing? The Grinders are coming on in. They were lined up outside the door. Letting them in. It's Friday night. What's up, Sam Ash? We're going to be grinding those Gears of War tonight. So let me go share this out.
Those Gears of War.
Oh, there we go. I hear myself. So I think that is working. That is working. Here we go. So let me get this. Here. We cook here. And, yo, what's up, Log Hog? How you doing? Let me get into the Discord. And let me share out the greatness of the Gaming Grindhouse. Here. Let them know. Come on in. We got more game modes this time. Thank goodness. Oh, man. Data War's lurking. Shh, don't anybody know. Should be working, he said. We're back at it, man. Yo, Sam Ash, it's wild in these streets, man. I'll be walking around. It's crazy, man. It is craziness going on. Oh, your son's playing some Helldivers? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Is that my... Oh, man. Everybody likes my thing. Everybody likes that meme. What's up, Wild Wolf in the house? There we go. Let me join the Discord. Oh, let me share this also on YouTube itself because some people don't have Twitter. So, let me see. Hopefully it works better this weekend. And I'm back live. Doing it live. Flex those Grindhouse muscles here. Make sure this is on mute. Okay. Alright, I think we're all set up with the... Oh, we're all set up with the stuff. Yo, look, that's the... Shout out to you, man. 9 and Helldivers. So here we go. I love my Helldivers, man. Love it. So here we go. The final multiplayer beta, Grinders. This is going to determine if we're going to keep this game or not. The final multiplayer beta is live with 3 new maps and modes, and they extended it to 9 p.m. Pacific time, so midnight Eastern time on Sunday, which they didn't do last week after the kerfuffle. Cross-platform play is enabled. Go to settings to toggle it off. Grinders, what I just want to remind everybody as you tune in here to the Gaming Grindhouse is the whole cross-platform play is enabled. Go to settings to toggle it off. Just keep in mind, when they do that update, probably around Christmas time, where they force crossplay, just keep in mind when we come back to these streams to know they were promoting to turn it off if you don't like it as an option. Well, get ready. When it's dry out there, come the holidays, oh man, update Phil Ness comes out and they're going to activate it. So let's see what we got here, Grinders. There you go. Warthog's going to bite it. He's going to buy it and play. Yo, I know, man. Hood's not in it. So let's see what they got on here. We have versus. What's up, Tyran? How you doing? Oh, we got competitive finally. All right, wait. We got social. All right, this is what we played all weekend last weekend. What we got competitive-wise? Ooh, King of the Hill and Execution. Oh, well. Play like the pros. Official ESL Gears of War esports. Execution said, well, we're not going there yet. King of the Hill. Well, first let's warm up with a little bit of deathmatch, and then we'll get the gears grinding in here. By the way, I'm going to jump into the Discord here. So if you want to jump into the Gaming Grindhouse Discord, I'll put the link in the chat here to share what grinds my gears, and I'm in the Grindhouse waiting room if you want to chat it up and we can talk about everything is an Xbox. Tramp stamps galore, man. Grinders, you didn't get ready for when I do my show. Oh, oh look, it found gameplay pretty quick. Let's see. Oh, we're back to this map again. I thought I was gonna play on one of the new maps. Let's see who we got in this one. Oh, we got PlayStation. We have an Xbox guy. Oh, we got PC guy. Hey, what's up, Compost? Wait, who's it? This somebody? What's that? Yo! Excuse you. Who just came in our spawn? This is how we're starting now. People just come in our spawn. Oh man, not like this. This is how we're starting. We're starting with spawn campers already. Oh man, welcome to what happened? Welcome to 2025 video games. My goodness, we got spawn camping. Look at this. No, look, no other way out. This is what I mean, man. We're going back in time. We're going. Where's Huey Lewis when you need him? We're going back in time. Spawn camping. Look at this. Let me go chainsaw his ass. There we go. Get out of here, you piece of trash, spawn camper. Watch this clown. You want to come around, Gad? You're getting a shotgun to the balls. Look, I got blood on my face. Watch this guy. Oh! Where's your buddy? Who wants another one? Who wants another one? Asuba, get him, friend. Thank you. Told you, Grinder, we're cooking in the green. Oh no! I was rocking. Dude, I was doing damn good. I was doing damn good. Must be this iced tea that I'm drinking. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this spawn camp. Look at these spawn camping. What are they shooting at? Look at the spawn camping. Yo, dude. Yo. Look at this trash. Oh, I shot that grenade out of the air. Look at this. Look at this. We stay down here now.
Smoke out.
Look at this spawn camping bullshit. Yeah, come down here. That's it. You know what? I'm switching to sides. Watch this move. Watch this right to turn left move. Get the hell out of here, piece of trash. I'm gonna spawn camping my ass in 2025. Yeah, I might have a PlayStation sign next to my name, but I'm OG Years, dude. Now let's see if they fix the boom shot. Let's see if it's a bitch shot. There we go. Direct hit. Let's see if it's still called the bitch shot or the boom shot. Look at these clowns. I'm gonna spawn camp their ass. Bots. I'm playing on the Supreme Mark Cerny PlayStation. Oh shit, I'm in there. Uh-oh. Wait, I'm the only person on the team? Yo! Where'd my team go? I took one out. YouTube at PS5 Trophies is doing trophy hunting on Janky Jones. Oh, man, not like Janky Jones. Look at this. I'm representing PlayStation. Look at this. Look at this. What the hell? What's this? I got the power of Mark Cerny PSSR in the frames. And I got the power of the SSSD. That's right, bitch. I got the power of the SSSD. Mark Cerny told me I got the power of the SSD, so I should be able to win this. He told me. Look at these spawn camping clowns. Oh, they went up? I'm gonna go flank their ass. Again, no rumble on the roadie run, so a very lackluster implementation of the DualSense. Trash again. Alright, so no rumble with the roadie run. Very upset.
Locking low.
Somebody gotta. Where's the rest of my team? Thank you. Oh, there they are. Oh, look. Look, you're trying to hide. Come out here, you rat bastard. Trying to hide?
Down in front.
No one. Oh, he got me. Who I got on my face? Baby face? Baby face? Let's go, Grinders. I'm the only PlayStation guy on this team. Let's go. Yeah, that guy's sitting there. And watch this. Let's see if I get him. Oh.
Sweet.
Where are you?
Good to go.
I'm good. I'm all. Leave me alone. Yo, still, boom shot went right through him. Phil Spencer, clean your ass and your shit. That boom shot went right through that man. Booty quality. Mad Booty, get your stank ass in here and fix this shit. Mad Booty, stank ass. That's what I'm gonna call him anymore. He's stank ass. That grenade launcher went right through that man. Right through. Matt Booty, stank ass quality. Look at this guy, I'm gonna shoot him in. Excuse me? These guys are still up. Get the hell out of here. It's me versus one other guy. Let's go. Good. Let's go. 1-on-1. What is the showdown? PlayStation versus PlayStation. Nobody has an advantage here. Got him. Now let's finish him. Grindhouse wins, bitch. Look at my house. Always bet on the Grindhouse. Now, I should inspire the rest of my team to follow my ass. I just saved us from being defeated. With the power of the SSSD, and Mark Cerny told me. What? Uh-oh, they're all up here. Yeah, there's nowhere to hide, man. Where you go? You can't jump down there.
Next.
Oh, snap. Who was shooting at me? Mine. Janky gears. That boom shot janky.
Oh, yeah. Target fire.
What the hell? Oh. Man, my team. Oh, they're upstairs? Oh yeah, digital dude, that is a run animation. And guess what? The DualSense does not do anything while you're doing this. No rumbling, nothing. It's so lame. They gotta add that. Watch this guy. Surprise! Oops. See, man, I equipped the grenade, but in later Gears of War, you could self-destruct, so I would have took them with me. But unfortunately, this is the first Gears. You can't do that fun stuff. Yeah, you better run. Yo, what's up, Harry? How you doing, man? Get the grinders in here. Let's go. I'm in the Discord. If you guys want to jump into Discord and talk that shit, get on in. I'm in the Grindhouse Discord. If you want to jump in the game too. I'm right here. This is an open Grindhouse tonight, man. Open mic. Hello, sir. Oh, his brother. Is his friend. Of course he ran over. Bomb a bitch. They added 4 maps this time. No more 3. I think they added like 2 more maps for King in the Hill. Oh, he's running. Watch, it's a trap. Trap. This guy's a talk about. Yo, go down. Let them sit up there. Just flank him. Did I run by one of them? I think I did. Why is our team... Oh man, who got a rocket launcher? Oh, I got one! Got him.
It's been an honor to serve.
What's up, Anonymous? How you doing, man? I think we'll do King of the Hill. What? Previous quit penalty? What the hell? What, they got dibs on my ass? Oh, definitely. Digital dude. This is not a... This is nothing. This is basically a PlayStation and Steam release. That's what this is. This is, yeah, this is, Reloaded. It's not Reloaded. This is... Yeah, they call it Reloaded because it's getting reloaded on a PlayStation and a Steam. That's why they call this Reloaded. It's just a reload. Hey, man. I'm telling you. It's like... I feel like we're in the era of... Did that guy have like a mugshot as his thing? What the hell is that? Horty J, is that a mugshot? What is that thing? What the hell is that? Horty J, what the hell is that icon? What is that thing? Yo, that guy got hell gassed on his thing. Yo, it's wild. Horty J, I don't know who that is. No micros. Did they fix any of the graphics in here? Let me see how she looks still. Does she still look like she looked gooey last week. Let's see.
Fire in the hole!
Nah, she's still like, look at the facial expression. She still looks like clay. Still looks like clay. I feel like the net code is a bit better this week than it was last week. I felt like last week the hit detection, everything was kind of off. I do feel that it is better. Look at this. Spawn behind me. Spawn behind me, you piece of shit. I do feel like the hit detection is a little bit... This guy wants me. How do you guys not kill him? What's up, tools? Yeah, I feel like that the hit detection is better this week than last week. Last week, It was stank ass Matt Booty. This one's it's a little less stank ass. Still feeling a little janky, but I think it feels a little better this week than it did last week. Especially the Lancer and the shotgun. Yo, he's right here. This is ridiculous. The spawns suck, dude.
Great.
These spawns are ass. 40J's not even playing. Yeah, that was fast. This guy doing? I gotta try the new game. What the hell is this guy doing? What is this guy doing? What the hell's going on here? Why are they playing around back there? Where's the Hammer of Dawn, bitch?
That ruined is done. Let's go.
Yeah, it is, man. It is too. All the cool weapons that they had in other Gears, like the cool abilities, like the stopping power of the, you can see even the stopping power of the Lancer. There's no stopping power. They move. They don't even flinch when they get shot. They just like keep moving at the speed they're moving to. They used to kind of have some stopping power, so they couldn't just charge you with the shotgun. But they fixed that in the later Gears. But they're giving us this old ass 20-year-old Gears of War right now. So. I'm gonna try a new game with it. Who's that guy? Yeah, man. Yeah, this multiplayer's not for everybody, dude. They left the grenades here. Like, oh, I get a bunch of them maybe back here. Look at them. I always do a twofer. Look at this clown motherfucker. That guy just ran right past me. Jesus. Got one. You ever rather play Uncharted 2 multiplayer? Maybe I'll boot up some Uncharted 2 multiplayer. Uncharted 4 multiplayer, right? Uncharted 4 didn't have multiplayer, didn't it? Yeah, Uncharted 4 had multiplayer, right? Yeah, it did. Yeah, it's just messy. Mr. B's Last of Us multiplayer. Yeah, I'll try to play multiplayer, yeah. There we go. Yeah, we'll see if it does better on Team Deathmatch. Got you, clown. Timu Uncharted. Yo. All those guys got it for free too, man.
Fire in the hole!
That guy got chainsawed twice. I'm chainsawing everybody, bitch! That's why I'm grinds my gears! I'm just running around with this guy. I'm gonna chainsaw these guys with my Xbox Lancer. Let's go. There we go. Fucking chase everybody. Get out of here.
It's been an
I hit him with my gun. I hit him with my the Xbox. This is an Xbox Lancer. I hit him with because it's green. This is an Xbox. It's laugh my ass. Chainsaw comeback. That's right, man. Chainsaw comeback. Only the Grindhouse. I ground those gears. There you go. I lived up to my name. There you go. I chainsawed 4 people to come back to win. All right, let's try the new move. Let's try this King of the Hill. Let's see what they got here. King running up that hill. King of the Hill. Hit that like button, grinders. What are you guys playing? Again, I feel like I'm forcing this, but you're welcome to come play the game if you guys have it. Nobody wants to play this train. Everybody's like, no. Oh, shit. Yo, it's all bots. Hold on, there's a bot team. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble now. Oh, man. That's a whole set of bots. That's Phil Spencer and Matt Booty and Sarah Bond. Oh, these are bots on this team. Yo. Toolman says looking at trucks on the computer. Oh, man. I hope they're real trucks, Toolman. Not toy trucks, right? God of War Ragnarok again. Oh, man, Mr. B. Yeah, I'm going through Last of Us Part 2 again. I'm right where the season ended now. Now I got to continue. I just started the third season. Well, now I'm on Abby's side. This should have been an open beta, Terran. I agree. Like, putting this behind a $40 paywall, I think is horseshit. Oh, damn. Toolman, 3/4 ton trucks. Oh, man. Toolman, he needs all that for the tools. Oh, here's a new map, the canals. Oh, my God. I remember this friggin' map. Yo. Ew, man, why does the water look like ass? Oh, man, the water looks like ass. Hey, this is an Xbox. Oh, you got the physical copy. Did you get the code, Mr. B? Yo, that water looks like... They're doing slimy things. Oh, that water looks... Yo, this looks trashy. Look at this. What is this, Phil? The power of who? What the hell is this? Why is the thing moving like that? This is supposed to be the remaster of a remaster of a remaster of a former roommate's remaster? And why does this level look like this? That water looks like ass!
Contact!
I must be playing the handheld version. Do I have on low power mode or something? No, I don't have it on power saving mode. This is just ass mode. Yo, they could have done better with the effects, man. This is I told you last week, I felt like this was a cash grab and a half, man. These levels, wow. Yo, stop sniping, dumbass. Look at this, look at the glitch. He's still glitching.
Oh, shit.
The dead body's still glitching. Yo, we haven't captured anything. This team of bots. Coming up that hill, king of the hill. Who killed me? Look at this shit show. Look at this shit show.
Not again.
I'll just hide over here. What the hell happened? I got lanced by what? I told you, man. It is a not today, man. Not today. I'm telling you, give this. I give it a month.
Primed and ready. Shit.
We need meat shield. Oh, that's my own guy.
Oh, shit.
Dude. Yeah, Josh, I'm actually I started replaying the campaign again with Ultimate because I have Ultimate. Like I'm not. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I've got my fix. I'm really. I'm not very happy with what they've done here. Like I think that this is real kind of cash grabby way of. Look at this. They don't even have to stay in it. That's how old. See what I mean? Like how see how shitty this is? King of the Hill, like they just capture it and then they go hide. They don't even have to stay in it. I'm gonna refund this shit, dude. You'll do if I don't like it. But see, they just capture it and they leave. They don't have to stay in the circle.
Oh, come on, man.
See, they don't have to stay in the circle. See? It's like headquarters. Look at this guy. Look at this wall glitching, dude. Give me, I'm chainsawing him. They could have added better water effects, man. And know what else? It's host advantage. That's what. You know what? And know what else too? It's like these guys complain. Oh my god! Look at that. Like these guys complain about the
I sure hope so.
oh, how many remasters? So but when Sony did a friggin' remaster of The Last of Us 2, like it looks friggin' incredible. Like, yeah, some of them they don't do that great, but my god, like they put some of them the games, most of the games they put care into it. But this is the first part. Look at this water, dude. Look at this. That's unacceptable. That, yeah. Phil, come on, man. You can do better than this. You don't even have Rumble when I do my roadie run. You don't even have Rumble in my roadie run. Give me him. He's mine. Look at this sniping bitches. I'm just gonna hide here. I'll just hide here. Leave me down. Leave me down. Look, we don't even need to stay in the hole. I don't know why I'm even staying in it. Look, you don't even need to stay in it. You capture it and you could leave. And then like, yeah.
Okay, ready.
Shit show. Oh man, Swag makes they ready to play baby steps. Oh. Yeah, I want to see what they added.
Let's do this.
Ooh, the talk goes down here.
Safety's off.
Damn, he got away. Got him now. Got him. If you want a legacy Xbox gamer on Gears of War, the trick with the crossbow is to load it up while not aiming down sights. And then you aim down sights to do it. So that's a trick to the crossbow. The torque bow, I mean.
Oh, come on, man.
Look at this. Look at this disaster. Shot that guy. Yeah. I got him. Exotic Equinox. Oh, man. Yeah, right. Well, Wall Diggity, Gears 5 turned into, you got Terminators running around. And goddamn Nicki Minaj. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. They had Terminators in that game. And Sarah Connor. But I can't play Gears 5 on the PlayStation. Phil didn't grace us with Kate's story. That's how important Kate's story was. Phil didn't give us Kate's story.
Are you kidding me?
You're right, not yet. At the rate Phil's going, we'll get Gears 5 by the end of next year, the way he's been dumping out games. I'm not even dealing with a sniper rifle. I think this could have looked a little bit better, though.
Keep your bloody head down.
See, and also the problem with Gears 1 too is that Gears 1 didn't have any like the real cool weapons. Like, I want the Hammer of Dawn. Well, Hammer of Dawn should be in here, but like they have very basic weapons. They had some like crazy weapons in Gears, in the later Gears of Wars. They had some crazy weapons. They had different types of grenades. They had the incendiary grenade. They had, you know, the poison grenade. It's just very basic guns. This is the first one. That's why.
Panty-waist bullshit was that?
Yeah,
You're not
yo.
soldiers, you're a bunch of meter
Who
maids.
quoted Herman Holtz walking into an Xbox studio right there? And Horde mode, obviously. Like, yeah, it's kind of weak that they just did this one. And what's crazy is that, really, like, this game does not come out now. This game's coming out, when is it, August? It comes out, like, 3 months from now? Just drop this shit, dude. Like, just drop it now. Like, I don't know what the hell. Like it should just drop right now. Like, the game's done. Like, what the hell are you doing? We're playing it right now. Like, you have the modes. Like, just... Like, I don't know. And it just comes out now. It comes out end of August. That's right, Josh. Like, damn. Like, really? Like, this goes away and then we see it again end of August? Like, shit. Who's going to want to play this at the end of August when Borderlands is coming out? Borderlands 4 coming out. I'll be playing this. Got our Maddens out there around that time. We got September's crazy. General Ram. Jackie Jones again, DLC. The Search for More Jank. Digital Dude, that's what it's called. I heard that's the DLC it's called. What's going on? The hell yeah, Josh. Tanjiro, yeah. Getting ready for the movie and the game. I just saw the Mugen train. Watch that. I have to finish up now. I'm doing up the next seasons. The 5th season. I gotta check on the 4th. Yeah, the training arc. That's the one I gotta watch. Get ready for the movie. It's friggin' awesome. My son got me on it, man. Yeah, from the game. Yeah, Josh, that game, we're gonna go crazy. Yeah, my son loves Demon Slayer, and he got me watching it. Yo, it is friggin' lit. It is so good. I was late night watching it again. I was like, yo, the fight is insane. What happened? Everybody left? Yeah, I heard it's preparation for the. Yeah, he read the mangas too. Yeah, he read them. He can't wait for the movie. Yeah, he said the training arc is kind of. It's just like a build up. It's more of like their evolution and stuff. But yeah, man, it's just the animation's crazy. That new game's gonna be lit. Chicago Med, oh yeah. I don't watch those shows. My wife's been watching Love Island. I don't watch that thing. Oh yeah, the party game, the Mario Party. Yeah, I heard it wasn't that good. I was gonna get it. I didn't get it. I picked up for the kids. I got the Sonic and the Sonic and Mario at the Tokyo Olympics. It was $30. Yeah, man. So it's yeah. He liked it, and yeah, he got me into all the anime stuff. He started with like Naruto, and then he was big. He did Pokemon, and then he went into Yokai Watch, big into Yokai Watch, and then he went into Beyblades. Then went back in his Pokemon, and then went into Naruto, and then Demon Slayer, Dragon Balls, and Blue Lock. Now he watches. Definitely, that's when he told me to start watching Blue Lock and stuff. And he does Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, he beat the Naruto game. This map is good. You know what's crazy? I remember playing this map on Gears 2, and they had it at Horde mode. Horde mode was in this. Search for more jank. Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen game. That's the other one. He was waiting for the Demon Slayer collaboration in Fortnite. He was like, where the hell is that? The game, you just blow up all of a sudden in this freaking game. Yo, did you see that announcement today? Or was it the announcement today that they that Crunchyroll and what's this? Crunchyroll is gonna do the Ghost of Tsushima anime coming out 2027, dude. That'd be wild. That's gonna be good. 2027. Whoa. Yeah, they own them, yeah. I'm not liking King of the Hill. It's not fun with these things, man. When you had the other weapons and stuff, it was better. This King of the Hill on the first game was kind of lame. What's up, Mr. Tennis? Yeah, I'm not liking King of the Hill. King of the Hill got so much better in the later games. Like this is just I'm not going for the sniper. Oh, they're going for the sniper. See what I mean? Like, look, they can hold. They're catching points now, and nobody's around it. They just babysit it. That guy's running by me. What the hell? Yeah, I'm not playing this King of the Hill. I'm gonna try Execution after this shit. It sucks. King of the Hill in the first game was blows. They added so many cool, like you could, yo, I'm saying, like, even in the other thing, man. Like, you could tag grenades and stuff like that. You could tag them in King of the Hill. Like, it made people not able to babysit and just, like, grab it and run away. Oh, there's a Hammer of Dawn. That's not no orbital beam from Helldivers, though. I'll tell you that. That's not no orbital beam. No, you can't tag in this, Josh. This is the first game. The second game, you could tag. You could grab the meat shields. You could tag the meat shields and kick them at people. Yeah, you can't tag in this. That's what I mean. Like it's the first game. Like all those cool things that they did, the grinder, the drill bit thing, the incendiary grenades. All the laces, all the cool gun, like all the gun, they're not here. No, this is the first game. Yeah, this one, the King of the Hill sucks, dude, because King of the Hill got better with the other ones. This one, yeah, this is not good. I forgot that the first one, the King of the Hill, is just ass. Yo. Even the dueling, even the dueling chainsaws. There's no dueling chainsaws in the first one. There's no dueling chainsaws. Like if two people come together with chainsaws, you'll have to smash the B button. No dueling chainsaws in the first game, and no, even when you used to chainsaw somebody from the back, when you used to do like you like turned it upside down and go up. That animation is not there. There's only one chainsaw animation. Also, there were different executions for different weapons in the later Gears of War. Like there was different. If you had the pistol, you would just do a beatdown. Hammered on. Tom Legendary 81. Oh man. Yeah, I'm not a King of the Hill. I'm gonna try Execution next. This one, they keep this game mode. I'm not gonna play this again. This is not fun. I like Deathmatch better. Yeah, like a parry. Yeah, like a parry to the chainsaw. That would be good. Yeah, I hope Gears E-Day really does it, because the thing about it though is like, is Gears E-Day going to do the is Gears E-Day gonna take like the primitive weapons that we had in the first game because of the prequel, or they're gonna take the later weapons? You know, you even had the emulsion guns and all that other stuff. Oh, there is one. That's all you have is the curb stomp, Josh. That's it. Oh my God, that hammer dong's so weak. Oh man, that hammer dong. The effects of the hammer dong are weak. They had countdowns to let you know when things were coming. Oh please, we suck. We got 8, dude. Just let it go. Get me out of this friggin' horrible match. Thank you. Yeah, we're done with King of the Hill. We're done with this. This mode is ass. So you keep that one. We keep that one. We'll try Execution now. So those are the 2 maps they added. But anyway. Oh, in Courtyard? Alright, I'll see. The only thing I wish is with the PlayStation, when you're streaming and stuff, that you could switch games. I know it's not even a console. Like it's I guess it's a console on a TV. I guess that's what the logo is. But this is what I mean. Like there's like I'm gonna talk about it in depth. Like I'm gonna do a video. The weekend's kind of busy. I really wanted to try to get one out today, but I went out with the family and stuff because it was a nice day out. But I'm gonna talk about it. I'll see if I can get somebody else to come on maybe on Monday, but really, I just have a lot of thoughts on what's going on. Just the whole this. I think as usual, everybody's just kind of jumping the gun. Typical. Like I think it's hilarious how this generation sort of like everybody just can't wait to get out of want new stuff, but Microsoft hasn't even delivered on the stuff they promised with the Xbox. And I just think there's so many questions, and I'm gonna ask them. Like we'll talk about them when I do the show. Like we'll talk about these questions. But there is so much that's on the table that people don't even know what they're talking about. And I don't think anybody is in the real mind frame of what this transition is going to do to Xbox. That's the thing. I don't think they understand what kind of huge change is coming. And now, honestly, the thing is that if Microsoft did this vision, it would be very nice. It would be nice. It would fix a lot of the things that are issues with PC gaming. But the thing is that what people don't understand is what they're doing is trying to fix Windows and PC gaming. There's nothing to improve Xbox. That's the thing that people are not seeing. And I've always said it's been a one-way street. The things that they're trying to do on PC or wanting to do has nothing to do with the console that they built up for 25 years. They have abandoned it. The 5 years later, the Xbox console is officially it's abandoned. They are using whatever they got out of Xbox, what they learned, and trying to use that to leverage PC. That's it. There is no improvement coming to Xbox consoles and stuff like that. It's done. It's done.
I will not tolerate defeat.
And what they're saying is this is an Xbox full experience. This is not Xbox OS. There's no Xbox OS. It ran on a kernel of Windows. But they are not trying... They cannot develop an Xbox OS because if they do an Xbox OS, that means developers have to specifically port the game over to Xbox, and that's not what they want. Because you see what's skipping Xbox. What the problem is, they can't. They do not have the developer mindshare to do a thing again. They lost it all, unless they're willing to pay. But they're not going to waste time. They don't have the sales nor the clout to get developers to port games over to an Xbox. Look at this, man. Look at this dead end area. There's nothing over here. There's not even a spawn area. It's just like nothing. So weird. And that's what people just don't understand. Like, this is not. If you were sitting there with an Xbox console in front of you, you got to be going like, yo, like, what does this mean for me? And you know, I don't know what. It means you're an appendage. You're an appendix. You are a vestigial organ. You are casted out. It's done. They are not evolving that console. They're done. And you heard from Sarah Bond. That's why we are working with the Windows team to make Windows. Nobody's doing anything for Xbox. They're using the Xbox team to help improve a UI app in Windows. That's what it is. The whole let's subsidize the console because they're going to buy from our storefront and all that other stuff, or they're going to subscribe. That model is out the window, dude. That is out the window. That model, especially if you're getting OEMs to make these things. OEMs are not subsidizing any hardware. ROG, Asus is not subsidizing it. Same thing with this leaked Meta Quest thing. Dude, there's no... They are just tramp stamping everything they can. That is it. And like you saw, if you saw my tweet earlier, it does. Well, it does. It's not like They're fixing Windows, which is crazy because that's the stuff they should have did 15 years ago, 10 years ago. Actually, they had Steam came in to fix Windows. Steam just made one. Steam took advantage of something that Microsoft couldn't even do.
I have foreseen this victory.
Yeah, right.
Destiny awaits.
Just like they won't even allow to put an Xbox symbol on this stuff. Please, Sony's in it, please. And I think that there's going to be a chip, like a Zen 2 Pro, a Zen 3 Pro, that's going to be some sort of like hardware that a APU or something that Asus is going to make. AMD is going to make, and they're going to throw it in their chips. And that's it. They're going to throw it in their hardware. And I wouldn't be surprised if they do the same thing in the sense of having a weak console and a powerful. Oh my God! They're gonna do just like this handheld diarrhea. They're gonna do Xbox diarrhea. There's gonna be Xbox anywhere that Game Pass is. They're gonna have an Xbox edition. Yeah, they may make their own hardware. But I don't think they're going to. The only thing I think they're going to, they may make one piece of reference hardware next generation in the next 2 or 3 years, like Surface,
Perhaps
as a reference device. But I think after that, that's
so
it.
mighty after all.
And what they want to do is have all the other people take over, just like they did. God, we did this already, right? I go blue in the face now. They did this with VR. They didn't make their own VR. Instead, they made the OEMs make it. Acer, Asus, HP, Samsung. And they let them do it. And they're like, hey, we will do the virtual reality, augmented reality app on Windows. You go make the VR headsets, and then we will just make the Windows app. You had all different types. Oh, well, here's the reference. We want this type of resolution. We want this screen. We want this stuff. And then they did it. And what happened? They pulled out. They said, yeah, it's not working. And the OEMs took a hit on all the VRs and they left. The AR. They did the same thing. What are you saying? What did Sony put out? A new VR thing for VR 2. What did they put out? A game? And what I think is hilarious now is coming out with Xbox editions or putting Xbox in the name of these devices, which I think is pretty funny because I think of all times right now in 2025, Xbox market share, mind share, and the power of branding is at the lowest it's ever been. Xbox, I feel like, is at the lowest branding it's ever been. They run around going, look at me, look at me, look at me, and they go talking around. But the market, their console's not selling. They don't have any exclusives. They don't have any. You have Gears of War on a PlayStation of all times. What is Xbox? They're not even taking the UI that's on the console and unifying it. The UI on the PC app is not even the UI that's on the console. It's not even that. They're totally two different UIs. The Xbox app and the Xbox console UIs are totally different. The Xbox has quick resume and all that other rigmarole that they had. Have games that only play on that thing. Backwards compatibility, all that stuff. The Xbox PC app don't have any of that stuff. And now what they're doing is taking the brand when it's at its deathbed, and instead of bringing it back with incredible games and all that stuff and using the leverage of all their studios, instead they're chumming the water, as they always do, throwing games everywhere, quality, no quality, right here. You got this game here, throwing it around, and slapping Xbox logos on other people's devices. And what you know is so funny is that them putting their names on other devices the other devices are not letting them call it an Xbox. They're letting them throw Xbox in their name, but they made sure their market, Asus made sure that it's a ROG Ally X. And then you can throw Xbox somewhere in there. But ROG is our brand. Republic of Gamers is us. Like Lenovo is not going to make a console and call it an Xbox by Lenovo. They're going to call it a Legion box because Legion is their gaming brand. So the OEMs are not going to jeopardize their brand identity just to slap Xbox on it. Just like ROG made that confusing long-ass name. ROG Xbox Ally X. They made sure that Asus, ROG, and X and Ally were in there because you know what? When they're done with Xbox, they need to make sure that ROG Ally X is the name brand, and ROG is their gaming brand, Republic of Gamers. Legion is Lenovo. Acer has Predator. MSI, they do their thing. MSI Claw. They're not going to say call it the MSI Xbox. They're going to say, oh no, it's MSI Claw Xbox or Xbox Claw. So it's confusing because Xbox is just going to be like a quote, a filler. What does it mean to be an Xbox? If the capabilities of the Asus ROG Ally X does the same thing as the ROG Ally, does the same thing as the Legion Go 2, does the same thing as MS Claw 8, does the same thing as everything. Like that's the problem. Is that what makes it an Xbox? The UI? The UI is going to be on everything. The handles, the hand grips, make it an Xbox. The hand grips? Having an Xbox button makes it an Xbox? It makes no sense. There's no identity. And those OEMs are not they're not gonna risk all their marketing to have Xbox take the limelight. Exactly. What is a job? Like what is an Xbox? What is it? I don't think anybody knows what an Xbox is anymore. What is it?
Got him.
Is it a UI? Because the UI on the PC is not the same UI as the Xbox console. Is it the exclusives? They don't have any. I'm playing one right now on a PlayStation. Is it their franchises, like Gears and Halo? Is that what Xbox is? Is that what branding is? Because it's everywhere now. And you see, is there anything in this game right now that says this is an Xbox? It's still, when you play the people online, they don't even have an Xbox logo next to them when they're playing on Xbox. How does anybody know playing this game that this is an Xbox? Yeah, this game's wearing on me now, man. I can't. This antiquated multiplayer. It's I feel like you know, back in the day when this was it, this was tolerable. This is what we did. But now there's so many games right now that have light years multiplayer and modernized. Like to do this, I feel like, you know, it's very antiquated. Like that's the thing. People are like, oh, this is great for Xbox. Gears, there are more people to play. Where is the Xbox marketing this? Where is to say this is Xbox? They don't have exclusives. They don't have their IP anymore. Gears of War now is everywhere. What is Xbox? And you're slapping Xbox on more hardware, which hardware has been the worst thing for you. Hardware has been the worst thing for you. You cannot move hardware. You cannot sell hardware. So what they're trying to do now as a desperate attempt is just spam their name on hardware that may sell, like a Meta Quest, like a ROG Ally handheld, because the first ROG sold out. And to be honest, I think the handheld market is over. It's there's too much. I think the handheld market it's overflowing now, and the prices are astronomical. 800, 900, 1,000. The 1X players, 1,500, 1,300. Like, you're looking at almost over laptop prices for these things now. That play a game at low or medium settings on a 7 to 8 inch screen. That's it. These prices are astronomical. A console was something that would give you
unacceptable.
It would give you optimization and performance for a reasonable price. Now, they started with then the X's and the Pros and stuff that were higher, but the entry point of where a console gives you the best price to performance because it's a unique set of hardware that's designed specifically to run games. That's what the console is. The console is specific hardware that's been built with R&D of a fixed system that developers could target and optimize for and not worry about the variability of Windows, operating systems, drivers, and all different types of hardware configurations. And developers work on a fixed set. Now, I think that what Microsoft is doing is that they probably have some sort of reference configuration so that they could say it's Xbox playable or game, like whatever it is. And that's where I think AMD comes in, where, hey, they're not going to get a customization chip that Sony's working with AMD to work on PSSR and PSSR 2 and FSR 4.0. So I think Sony's, yet again, will have better optimization price to performance. Where Xbox, I think, is going to be more of an open market. It's just going to be more of, let it go. And again, there's so many questions, and we'll talk about them all. Like, there's a lot of questions. There's a lot of things that they're not answering, and they're not allowing them. Because those are the other things I wanted to point out from the show, was that when people were there, hands-on with that ROG Ally X, they were not allowed to ask questions. Austin Evans said it. They all said it. They had their time. They couldn't capture and did it. Exactly. AMD card is going to be like a Zen 3 Pro. They'll have it in their handheld. They'll have like a Zen 3. Zen 3 Pro will go in an Xbox console. A Zen 3 Slim will go into a Slim. A Zen 3 Go works on a handheld. But it's just going to be like a thing like that. And that's what they want to do. But this is going to be off the shelf. And I think you're going to have a lot of, there are going to be a lot of issues. There's going to be a lot of configuration stuff. Because now I think the configuration is going to be on us. Like, the end user is going to have to try to figure out, put this in Xbox mode. I don't know. That's part of the questions. Is Xbox going to automatically have their settings set up in these PC games? Or they're going to have developers make, I don't know. There's so much shit. And how do they do it? If these things are not selling, you sort of switch one support of third party versus the Switch 2, right? It's because it's sold. And if it's sold a lot, developers then want to jump on board. Well, if your console's not selling, or this new Xbox is not selling, then what developers are going to take the time out to port the game over? They're not. That's why Xbox is going to be ambiguous now. They're just going to be on everything and just get games by default because they're not going to make customized hardware anymore that's going to require development time because they don't have the install base to support it. And it's going to be, I think it's going to be a shit show because we've seen how they operate. We've seen Microsoft try this with tablets. They tried it with VR, AR. They tried it with all these things. And they usually drop out. But right now, they spend so much money and they're taking the cheap route. They're becoming very just diluted. An Xbox Meta Quest. Really? Like, are you just selling to, like, the diehard people that bleed green and go and love your name, Phil. Like, who are you like? Just like who the Xbox refrigerator and the Xbox toaster oven. Now you just put an Xbox on other people's devices. The Meta Quest Xbox, the Asus ROG Xbox, like whatever. It's like buying a special edition or something. I do like. What are you doing? I think what they're preparing for, the first is what they're preparing for, is they're preparing to say what Series Xboxes will be, we're not making them anymore. Yeah, it's just Xbox branded devices of other people's stuff. Like, who's buying that? They're not even buying it when Xbox is the only brand on the shelf. They're going to buy it when it's an Xbox Legion Go, when it's an Xbox ROG Ally, when it's an Xbox Meta Quest. Xbox doesn't have the clout. It doesn't have the market. And they suck at marketing. It doesn't even have the marketing leverage anymore. Xbox. Like, that brand, what does it mean? Oh, the good old days. That's what it means, basically, for a lot of people. Oh, I remember I met my friends on Xbox Live. Oh, okay. So you're selling on nostalgia? And that's probably what they're going to do. Next year, it's all going to be nostalgia. Remember when you booted up Xbox and your friends were there and they were waiting for you? Yeah, that's what Xbox means. That's what they're going to do. They're going to use nostalgia next year. They're going to use the 25th anniversary as a way to say that Xbox is still there as like the brand that you met your friends on. But we're different now. Now we're bringing more friends to the place. Dude, it's all... And you know what? And you can hear it here. The 50 or so listening right now, you're going to hear it early. Sarah Bond says a very important thing. Play the games you want, where you want this. Grinders, I'm going to tell you right now. The first sentence. Play the games you want. That's been the problem of Xbox for all these years. For the last 10 years since Phil took over. The first statement. So every time you hear that marketing spiel, play the games you want, where you want, with who you want. You stop them right there at the first sentence. Play the games you want. That's the problem. That's the problem. The games people want are not their games. They haven't made the games that people want to play. Yes, they've made games. Yes, they maybe made some Janky Jones. But Starfield wasn't it. Redfall, Crackdown 3. The games you want, where you want. It's always, the problem is the first thing. We're going to be playing a game that's going to blow the roof off of the internet next week. Microsoft has yet to come up with a game like that. Astrobot came out of the blue and was a must-play game. Mario Kart World shows you what a game can do. The game you want. So for the first problem, and Phil was so wrong, because he specifically used the things. He says, if we just went out and made great games, everything would not turn around. It's just not true that if we went off and made great games, that all of a sudden you'll see console shares shift. That's the Phil Ness. Console shares shift. No, Phil. The whole thing, your cloud, your services, everything shifts if you just make great games that people must play, that people want to play, that the industry recognizes that game of the year must play game, like a Baldur's Gate, like a Claire Expedition. And it doesn't have to be no big budget $1 billion game, but Claire Expedition, Baldur's Gate, those are as Astrobots, Death Stranding 2s, the Ghost of Yotais, God of Wars, Mario Kart Worlds, What's your list? Where's your list? Oh, we're sorry about Redfall. Starfield, 30 frames, autistic vision. Yeah, you can't, the planets are lame. All these things. Stellar Blade, even the second party deals. Microsoft and Xbox have yet to make, even after billions of dollars of acquisitions. Even Call of Duty was just a wash, man. They didn't even bring Call of Duty limelight. And this Call of Duty this year, Black Ops, right back-to-back Black Ops. Oh, shit. Please, Snorefest, man. What are we doing? That's your innovation? You spent $80 billion to duplicate Black Ops year over year? Oh, man. And come on. The games you want with who you want. Stop right there, Sarah Bond. And you'll hear this again when I go over her video and when we go over what AMD and this shit's saying. But that's always been the problem. The games you want. That's where they've found the issue because they don't have the games that you want to play when I walk away from this console right here and I leave. None of their games are games that are like, oh my God, I got to get back there and play it. Where's my mobile device? I got to play this game. I got to get back home. They don't have a game like that because they never focused on making great games for their core audience, for the fans, for gamers. Instead, they worried about making games for the cloud, making content for Game Pass, and getting it out there when it wasn't ready, putting games in early preview and say, we'll hear you, we'll fix it. Halo was free. And it shows. Halo was free everywhere, and it died faster than any other Halo game. So just because a game is on everything doesn't mean it's successful. It doesn't mean that it's guaranteed. Just because it's everywhere, it's accessible, barriers to entry, 3 million players, dude, it dropped off faster than any other Halo ever. And it was free. You used to line up overnight and wait for Halo to come out to get on that multiplayer, and they gave the multiplayer out for free and messed it up so much, it died faster than any other Halo game. Content-wise, no campaign DLC, nothing for the sandbox, nothing. They let that thing die. And now look, I'm waiting for players in this pretty piece of shit servers again. That's what they did. So it doesn't matter where the game is and accessibility if it's a game that nobody wants to play and doesn't have the attraction that gamers want. And they never got that under there. They never got that under the skulls. They're so obsessed with what Satya and Microsoft want that it tarnished their games because they made the games, and I've always said this, if you were with me 5-6 years ago, OG grinders, they built the games for the service and not the games for the gamers. They built the games for the service. Crackdown 3 was an example of off-cloud calculations. And nothing, the game, it didn't make it fun. Oh, but it's rendering the destruction off on the cloud. Did anybody do it late? Anybody doing it? No. But you had to use it as an experiment. Waste the quality of it. And know what I think is funny, Ron? Talking about GTA, I think of all the years that Microsoft is talking about Xbox other devices, when GTA 6 comes out, man, and it doesn't play on half of these things called an Xbox, I think that is just going to be a kick in the nuts and a slap on the face. Because of all the years, we have a rarity, a console exclusive game that's not going to PC. The marketing disaster that's going to happen when GTA 6 is not playable on the PC Xbox is going to show you the differentiation of what their naming convention is. It's like, well, wait a second. Xbox ROG Ally X doesn't play GTA 6, but it's an Xbox. Yeah, but it's not an Xbox. What do you mean? The Xbox console. Well, you call this the ROG Ally X. The MetaQuest Xbox should play GTA 6, right? Is it in the cloud? Hopefully. I don't know. The Xbox full screen experience is going to launch GTA 6, right? No. That's only on the console. Well, wait a second. Now there's differentiation, but everything is an Xbox. Why is GTA 6 only on those Xboxes and not this Xbox? Oh, well, because they're different. Well, wait a second. What do you mean they're different? You said everything is an Xbox. And that's where I think it's ridiculous that they're doing this now before GTA 6 comes out. And GTA 6 is not one of those games that's just going to come out and just be like, oh, yeah, well, we avoided that marketing blunder. It's going to be a constant reminder of how stupid this everything is an Xbox marketing is, because GTA 6 is going to knock that marketing at its knees, because it is going to negate everything that they're trying to do when GTA 6 comes out. It's going to negate it all. This is an Xbox. That's an Xbox. Well, no, it doesn't. And it's going to be a constant reminder that everything that they're saying is utter bullshit. Because GTA 6 is that rarity. It's that one game that's not playable on PC and is a console-only exclusive. And it's going to expose that's why I think it's so silly that they're trying to convince people that this Xbox app makes it an Xbox when, unless they're going to try to tell people cloud streaming now is part of Xbox. Who knows? These servers suck. What is going on here? This went on a 20-minute rant, and they don't have this shit. But yeah, we'll talk about it more, but with videos and receipts. But it is just ridiculous. There's so many questions. There's so many. Everybody's just trying to make Xbox win. It's like, well, what do they win? They sell a bunch of these Asus ROG Ally X's. Well, what does that do? What does it do? Anybody have an answer? What it does? What does it do? It improves PC gaming? Great. That should have been done. What does it do for Xbox? What does it do for the ones that wanted to go to FanFest and they created their own? What does it do for them? They get to buy a $1,000 handheld PC and says Xbox on it, and not to play half their games on there. They have 300 games sitting at home on their console, but only 33 work on that handheld for $1,000, and you got played at low settings at a 1080p screen. What do they win? What happens? We'll throw out their PlayStations? And what happens when the game that's on the Xbox store launches and you put Steam on there and there's Steam sales and there's GOG and there's CD keys and all that other stuff? How does Xbox... Oh, they get money. Who gets money? If I buy a ROG Ally X, or I buy a ROG Ally Xbox, right? And I go to Steam and buy Assassin's Creed. What does Microsoft and Xbox get? They sold Windows, a Windows device. That's what it is now. We're not even talking about Xbox anymore. Now we sell a Windows device because Xbox gets nothing. And Josh, that's one of the big questions, Josh. That's one of the big questions. What happens with online? That's the big one we're gonna explore. What happens? But Xbox, it's an Xbox ROG, gets nothing. It's nothing. There's no coming back. It's over. They had chances to come back. They chose not to make great games and just to kind of fuck around. And now they're finding out. That's what it is. Wonderful sniper. I hate this map. I never liked this map. This game, I'm done, dude. This game, I'm cashing out, man. I'm geared out already, man. Look at these effects. Look at this ass, man. They didn't do what kind of improvement they made on this game, man. The fire effects of the Hammer Dawn look weak as shit. Oh, but it's a 30-year-old game. Like, I don't even think it looks like I don't think it looks that great. Like, look at this. Like, look at this game. Like, come on, man. This is what you're doing with the power, the silicon, the fucking silicon. Yeah, my silicon. Look at these leaves, Phil. Get over here. I want to hear. Where's that Sarah Bond bullshit again? I got to hear it while I'm looking at this trash. Where's that Sarah Bond talking that AMD bullshit? Hold on, where is she? Uncompressed pixels and all the other horse shit they fucking talk about. We went through 3 videos of this ass. 3 videos. The Project Scarlet, Project Scorpio, Project Asshole. They did this already. Where's Sarah Bond? Where's fucking Sarah Bond, that horse shit? Where is she? I want to hear. Here's fucking clown. Where is she? There it is. This is the horse shit. No, I don't want to hear no fucking interpretation. I want to hear that rawness of Sarah Bond. I want to hear. Everything's Xbox. My ass is Xbox. You know what's an Xbox grinders? These nuts. Oh shit. I'm gonna get that one. These nuts on an Xbox. That's what's an Xbox. Fucking left nut and right nut. These nuts. Where's Sarah? Where's Sarah? Sarah, get your ass in here. This fucking bullshit. Look at these fucking trees. The power built into the silicon. Here's the fucking power of the silicon. Where? Here they are. Here's the silicon. The power of the fucking silicon. To bring us into the next generation with Asus, with AMD and Lisa Sue blowing smoke up my ass. Yeah, it's eating monsters for breakfast. That dude's gone. He went to fucking breakfast. Look, no one else grinders. Look, it's not even moving. There's no wind. Everything's so static. Like, this is supposed to be like the best of gears right now. There's no wind, no trees, no wind. Again, I'm telling you, Mr. Tennis, Sarah Bond is a complete yo. She is off the rocker, dude. She is marketing drunkard 101. You even see that video, like she's talking like she works for T-Mobile, like she worked for T-Mobile, like she is such like she don't even know what she's talking about. Just like she's trying to convince the console guy that nah, you play on everything, right? You play on everything. Look at these weak ass Hammer Dawn effects. Look at this. Look at this weak ass Hammer Dawn. Get this shit off my PlayStation. Look at this weak. Look at these effects. Go call down an orbital laser beam. Yo, this map sucks ass. I'm done. I'm calling up Cerny. I want my money back. This is Xbox. Now you're talking. Look at this sniping fucking clown. Get over here. I'm gonna grind you up. I can't deal with this jank. I can't deal with this jank, man. This is Jank City. Jank City. The power of the silicon. Where's the silicon? I need to get that video. Where's so stupid is? Yeah, there she is.
I did not see warriors.
Look, they even had the video. It was like the music.
Xbox, our vision is for you to play the games you want with the people you want, anywhere you want.
Stop you right there. The games you want. Sarah, stop you right there. What games?
That's why we're investing in our next generation hardware lineup across console, handheld, PC, cloud, and
A next generation console hardware lineup. Dude, it's a lineup of ass. That's what it's gonna be.
At Xbox, our vision is for you to play the games you want with the people you want, anywhere you want. That's why we're investing in our next generation hardware lineup across console, handheld, PC, cloud, and accessories.
And everybody said, dude, nobody said anything. PC, handheld, and console. A lineup. No, Roberto, they are. They just, no, because everything's an Xbox, but you can't have an Xbox logo on the PlayStation. There you go. That's those TVs there, those are Xboxes. They're investing in, they don't say in their next generation console. They say in their hardware lineup across console, PC, and handheld. Do you hear that? See, Grinders? Get ready for the Grindhouse video. You're not going to be ready for it. Get ready. We'll cook them. I don't like to be bullshitted to.
Play the games you want with the people you want, anywhere you want. That's why we're investing in our next generation hardware lineup across console, handheld, PC, cloud, and accessories.
And accessories. Okay. When did their lineup include handheld PC and accessories? They're investing in their next generation hardware lineup. The next generation hardware lineup used to be the next generation console. We're investing in our next generation console. She didn't say that. She didn't say we're investing in our next generation console. We're next generation hardware across console, handheld, PC, and accessories. That's how muddy that shit is. What do you mean you're investing in controllers? Good, because I thought they were gonna stop making controllers. I was worried.
There you go.
I am thrilled to share we've established a strategic multi-year partnership with AMD to co-engineer silicon across a portfolio of devices, you want with the people you want, anywhere you want. That's why we're investing in our next generation hardware lineup across console, handheld, PC, cloud, and accessories. I am thrilled to share we've established a strategic multi-year partnership with AMD to co-engineer silicon across a portfolio of devices, including our next generation Xbox consoles, in your living room and in your hands.
AMD for their next generation consoles in the living room and in your hands. Yo. Try this. Who thinks that this next generation Xbox is like a Switch? That's what I think. I think it's going to be like a Switch. I think it's going to be a handheld that plugs into your TV with a dock. That's what with Windows. That's what I think it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be a box. I think it's like because the ROG Ally is a handheld and it works in your living room and like so she basically said right there, like why would she emphasize?
To co-engineer silicon.
Why she says that?
Portfolio of devices, including our next generation Xbox consoles, in your living room and in your hands.
Xbox consoles in your living room and in your hands. Not or. And in your hands. In your living room and in your hands. To me, that sounds like a hybrid device that docks at home and goes on the road. And I wouldn't be surprised the non-innovative Microsoft that don't know how to make shit, it's going to be a Series S. A Series S handheld. And they copied the Switch. Just like they copied the Switch with everything and they copied everybody else. I'm telling you. We'll talk about it. We're going to talk about it. I'm telling you. It doesn't say in your living room or in your hand. It says in your living room and in your hand. Sounds like a device. Consoles in your living room and in your hand. I'm telling you, everybody sits here thinking that they got some genius plan. They're playing chess. Dude, they even playing fucking Uno. They're playing nothing. They're playing whatever the hell they could do. They're like, something. I'm telling you. If their box that plays games, that only plays games, the box that only plays games isn't selling shit right now. 2 boxes, a Series X and an S. Why would they do that again? Instead, I could see them making a ROG Ally, their version of it, a handheld, with the Zen 2, Zen 3, what the hell it's going to be. And it docks at your house and plays on the go. A Switch. An Xbox Switch. That's what I think. Because that's what makes sense. Why would they just make a dedicated box for your TV? When they know that people play all over the place. They've been chasing that mobile audience all around. So they'll make an Xbox handheld that would dock at home. An Xbox Switch. That's what I think it is. Because I don't know why they would make a dedicated hardware box that goes on your TV. Unless somebody else makes that.
Shit, yeah.
Exactly. They want people to play all over the place. They don't want people to stay at home. So creating a home console for the TV, that's not them anymore because they're convinced they want people all over the place engaging. So why not make one device that does both? Hence, Xbox Switch, right? A Switch. Again, I could be talking out my ass, but it sounds like Xbox Switch to me. Because she emphasizes and in your hand. And do they make very high quality games? No. They make nice mobile shit. It's a hybrid. Josh says, people think it's gonna be like, yeah, come on. And if you go on and listen to it, and she goes on about the whole and she goes on about the whole like powerful and uncompressed pixels and the most powerful. Listen, she said that about the ROG Ally X, and it's running the Z2, and the Z2 ain't that much better than the Z1. It's an HX 370 with better optimization at low power. It's like it's nothing revolutionary. But that's what I think, man. They don't know power. Do their games require power, man? Do they? We don't even see them anymore. Everything's in-engine and shit. Who even knows? And they're willing to release games at 30 frames. For artistic vision. All right? And I'm just going to tell you right now, just watch how a game that makes an impact, a must-play game, a game that breaks the internet, you're going to see it next week. And then you got to stop and look at that, Death Stranding 2, and know that Ghost of Yotai is going to come out a few months after that, and that will be another head turner. Even look at what Mario Kart World did for the Switch. Nobody was buying the Switch for Cyberpunk. I told you that. Nobody buying. Everybody bought Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World sold that Switch 2 in droves. The power of software and great games. Get ready for what Death Stranding 2 does. And when you see Death Stranding 2 and you see Super Mario World, just take a gander over where Sarah Bond and Phil Spencer are and say, what in the last 10 years have they released of anything that we just got in this last month? And that is only this month. We're not talking about Smash Brothers and Mario Kart and the Donkey Kong game that's going to come out, and talking about what they did with God of War and Last of Us, and we could go back and there are multiple head-turning games. Must play. Experience this or not. Like, you need to. And you look at Xbox and go, what did they make that was a must play? Halo Infinite? Starfield? Even the DLC could not save Starfield. Even the DLC. It was worse than the main game. Insane. Let's see who's on. E-Dog? What the hell is this? The friends list don't work either. Grind this. Oh, we're gonna grind those gears. Yo, nothing works in this game, dude. I don't know. Finally. Actually, who is playing this game? I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you who's playing. Let's see. Yeah, man. Erica. That's it. And she's a gear. She loves gears, so. But that's it. Wow. Nobody on my friends list. Oh, yeah. T-Rock is playing. That's it. Wow. Yo, this thing is, this is a boo-boo. Wow. Yeah, I don't like the maps they added. Do not like the maps they added. E-Dog. Where's E-Dog? Do I have E-Dog on my list? But yeah, let me see. E-Dog. D-O-double-G. Oh, there's a whole bunch of E-Dogs. And that's the other thing. They gave this game out for free, dude. They gave this game out for free. If you owned it, they just gave it out. Right? And Starfield's getting another update, Ron. That's another one. Starfield's getting another update. I think, what, another week or so? But just, the thing is like I said before, I've always said that I never liked when Xbox focused more on their executives and their hardware and didn't focus on making great games for people to enjoy. And I think that is the most frustrating part, and I think that's why you have so many people complaining about Xbox, because it took them forever to get games, and it was after $80 billion. For the last 2 years, the entertainment has been Microsoft in courtrooms. Your video game company that should be pumping out games for you to entertain us and play was sitting in courtrooms to try to get a game to keep the game on everything anyway. Like, it's ridiculous. It's a waste of time. And that's what they did. and coming out and then dropping games like Redfall. This is crazy, man. And I think this game is going to have the effect like what what God of War had, like the first one on PC. Like, you're bringing this game to a new audience. This is your franchise that made you. What's up, Lunchi? How you doing, man? This is the franchise that made you. I think this game will get an initial push, but I think I don't know if it's going to stick. Because this is a little too old. God of War was incredible when it came to PC. These are incredible games. This one, maybe the campaign looks a lot better than the multiplayer, but yeah, I'm not really... This is really just Gears Ultimate with a couple of bright colors. And like I said, the DualSense implementation is definitely a little weak. Where's my team? Shit, sniper, dude. Lots of sniper. Where's the sniper? That guy was getting shot at, and he just made... Yo, that's crazy. He got the headshot on him. But now he knows I'm here. He's gonna try to snipe me now. Oh, bullshit. Host advantage. But yeah, we'll see. I'll cover the videos and stuff like that, but man, it is just, I'm surprised we didn't get a project name. But I told you, like I mentioned to you all last week, 2 weeks ago, I said that they were gonna give the carrot, and then there it is. The Sarah Bond carrot. It stops people from asking why didn't we get an update to Fable? That was gameplay, right, Phil? Yeah, I'm sure it was. I thought Perfect Dark, where's that? Oh. Hell, Fable was supposed to come out this year, and they didn't show an updated trailer to it. Nah, we don't talk about that. Instead, we're talking about some friggin' handheld with love handles. That does the same shit that all the other handhelds that for the last 2 years have been doing. That's the conversation. That's all we've talked about, right? That's all that came out of that showcase. A game showcase talking about a ROG 2, somebody else's hardware. How's that for a deflection, man? Clockwork. Who knows? Outer Worlds 2. Anybody talking about Outer Worlds 2? Nope. They're like, fucking that. Asus handheld. So I can put Steam on it. Good job. Good job. Like, that's the thing. These guys are so happy about somebody else's hardware to put a different store on it, but they're like, this is a WFX box. You want nothing to do with them. You want nothing to do with them. No, man, this is great for Xbox. I'll buy hardware from Asus so I can put Steam and Epic Store on there, man. Awesome. Xbox is winning. Huh? You don't want nothing to do with fucking Xbox. What are you talking about? I'm gonna do one more of this shit. There's nothing to do with them. Oh, but no. They put a button on there, man. Yeah, they get something. I think they get 10% for the button. Oh shit. 10% for the button. Look at this guy. King Chaos has the goddamn Xbox avatar on there. Oh man, he got the avatars. They killed those things too. They killed the avatars. They're done. Remember the avatars? They had the broken legs and all the different like avatars they had. They got rid of that program too. They get rid of everything. Oh, there you go. Nick got Demon Slayer. There we go. He's cooking Demon Slayer on his end. Nick should be on my team. Oh, yeah. It's just that they won't shut up, man. Rare putting all that work. Oh, man. Yeah, that guy tried to take the grenade. Nah, man. Sorry, Turf Up. Yeah, no, sorry, man. Yeah, they don't take grenades in this one. This is the first one. No grenade tagging in here. They're getting ready to spawn camp. The skybox don't even move either. Look at that. The files don't even move. Ah, he killed himself. Oh, that shot me in. What was that? That's what a glitch or something like that.
Shit, yeah. Frag out.
Where's my gun?
Are you kidding me?
Oh man, a rumor of Sony acquiring WBs and streaming. Hey, I don't know. If Sony decides to do it, like I'd say the IP I find is valuable for them, but
Continuing this manner, and we will surely lose this battle.
especially Mortal Kombat for Evo, things like that. But like, it would be interesting to see what they do. But again, like I don't know, this whole acquisition shit. Unless they're gonna buy this shit and keep it like, hey, we're gonna make this only for us. But if they're gonna buy it and keep the shit everywhere, then a waste of time. That's how I feel. If you're gonna buy it and make stuff exclusive, then maybe it's interesting. If you're gonna buy it and just keep it all in there and you just have your name associated with it, then that's a waste of time. That just benefits the company. It has nothing to do with the gamer. Like, if you're gonna buy WB and make that shit exclusive to add value to your platform and maximize the potential of these games on your dedicated gaming hardware, now let's talk about it. But if you're gonna buy WB and keep fucking Mortal Kombats on everything, then you know what? Don't waste your time and money. Don't waste it. Because it's a nothing burger. And don't give me the exclusive don't matter shit. It is what it is. Don't waste time. That's how I feel. I'm at the point now that if you're buying a company to make exclusive games that run best and look good there, yeah, they're not buying them entirely. But the IP is good to have. That IP is good to have. But, like, I don't know. You're going to buy that IP and just say, oh, yeah, well, Mortal Kombat's come to everything under the sun. Oh, don't waste my time. I'd rather they use the goddamn money and make some DLC to fucking, like, to their games. That'd be good. Some expansions. That'd be nice. Put that money to Spider-Man, Venom. Now we're talking. But just to buy him all that money and then say, oh yeah, well, Mortal Kombat's on everything and Harry Potter 2's everywhere. Oh, fuck out of here. Take a walk. Do all this Bungie shit with Marathon, dude, please. What a disaster. What a disaster. And that's the other thing. Sony buying companies, man, please. I think Insomniac was good. We haven't seen anything with Blue Point after Sony acquisition. We haven't seen anything from, like the output from their acquisition has been. The only one was Insomniac. Really, that cooked. That really did it.
Do you yearn?
Yeah, like it really. Like, it was really just Insomniac that really did a thing. Like, you got Blue Point sitting out there. We have no clue what the hell they're doing. You know, Housemarque will find out next year. Like under their umbrella, but they're already proven themselves with the Returnal that they can make a really good action game, especially for PS5 already. Yeah, that's what I was saying, man. Housemarque, Ron, yeah. Like Housemarque produced, they showed. But I'm trying to say under post Sony acquisition, they purchased Housemarque after Returnal came out. You know, same thing with Blue Point. They purchased them after that. So we have yet to see from them post Sony acquisition. Yeah, and who knows what a shit show WB might be leaving them. You know what I mean, Wild Wolf? Like, that's the other thing. Like, who knows the status of these studios and what the hell they're working on or what they've been doing? That you're buying into all that debt and stuff that they have, and who the hell knows what their culture's like? And it may be a shit show over there. You know, is Rocksteady still around, or Rocksteady got? Or Rocksteady's still around, right? Even after that debacle, like they'll get some talent and some IP, but again, who knows, man? These acquisitions, man, I don't know. They do have some definitely interesting IP and something that Sony could leverage both in gaming and in their whole, exploration of exploring movies and animes and stuff like that. With that IP, yeah. Go make a Mortal Kombat movie again. Hell yeah, let's go. With Sony Studios. Sony Studios Mortal Kombat movie? Shit, I'm down. But that's a fan's dream, Is that going to happen? If they buy him and say, oh, let's make a Mortal Kombat movie. I don't know. They already tried a Mortal Kombat movie. But you got a little bit of the grind tonight, man. Yeah, a little bit of things of what's going on. Like, again, it's there's a lot of PR going on out there and a lot of big words being said. So, as advice from the Grindhouse, take it all with a grain of salt, because we have yet to see the delivery of their promises. So we will see. And again, does it have anything to do about games? Nope. As usual. Just go back. You want to entertain yourself, just go back and listen to videos of 2019, how the Xbox was going to have RDNA on the chip and all this other shit, and who had better ray tracing, and all these promises that how the Xbox Series X was going to dominate this generation, because the power and the performance and the S was going to deliver, and Man, oh man. And PlayStation wasn't ready. And they cooked with all the games. They released all their games. All their studios released everything. Sony has nothing. PlayStation got nothing. Yo, go back and entertain yourself in 2019. And we come back around full circle again. Sony dominating like the better, crazier than the end of the PlayStation 4 generation. And these guys are hanging on tooth and nail, thinking that Microsoft's going to somehow win without an Xbox. And if they do fix Windows and make Windows better for gaming and more control friendly, I'm down for it. I'm excited to see, because that would be great. I would like to take a little like a Xbox or PC handheld and put it, a PC console and put it right here, right next to my PlayStation, and use it with a controller and switch back and forth. That's ideal. But there's so much work they need to do, and they're working with the Windows team. And who knows? I think there's an inner struggle as well. And we'll talk about it between Xbox and Windows. And we'll talk about it, because we got to go back to the tapes, grinders. We got to go back and go see, why did they even make an Xbox when they had Windows there the whole time? Why? And what did they try to do all the time when they had this Xbox? We'll talk about it. We got some tapes to go through. But grinders, hit that like button. Have a great weekend. I'm probably gonna stream. Maybe we'll do another game and grind. Let me know. I'm not doing this again. I'm done. I'm kind of washed up with years, so I don't think they added enough to this thing, and I'm not very impressed with how these modes are functioning with it. It's too antiquated to me. So we'll do another game tomorrow. If you want to do a retro one, I'll do a retro gaming. If you want to do another one, that was fun. I accidentally hit when my screen flashed, I accidentally hit I closed out Streamlabs and it shut the stream down. So sorry about that last night. Definitely want to go over some more games. But let me know in the comments or on Twitter or in the community section of the Gaming Grindhouse, what games you want to see and stuff like that. And I'll see, so I see more rematch. You want to see Uncharted multiplayer? We can go back and visit some greatness. We'll go back Uncharted 4 multiplayer we could play. I don't know. Maybe we'll do that. But let me know. But grinders, thanks again. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the Gaming Grindhouse. On our way to 3,100. And keep it locked here for entertainment, gaming news, fun, memes, music, and more. Where quality games live on. Good night, grinders.